The global economy is being pulled in two opposite directions. On one side, America's sweeping tariffs are shaking trade routes, raising prices, and slowing factories worldwide. On the other, an AI spending boom so large and sudden that it's rewriting global growth forecasts in real time. Let's break down how the same country that caused the economic jolt is now holding up the world economy with artificial intelligence. When President Donald Trump rolled out his tariff package earlier this year, economists sounded the alarm that the US would buy less from the world, meaning fewer exports, fewer jobs, and slower global growth. And for a moment, they seemed right. Washington makes up 1/4 of the global economy. Any slowdown here is felt everywhere. But then, the data shift happened. Economists around the world suddenly began revising growth forecasts upward. Why? Well, because of artificial intelligence. This year alone, Amazon, Google, Meta, and Microsoft are pouring nearly $400 billion into building the future data centers, chips, servers, fiber networks, and research labs. As per a Wall Street Journal report, AI investments accounted for up to half of all U.S. economic growth just in the first half of 2025. In other words, what tariffs took from global trade, the AI sector pumped back in. But this is not an evenly shared miracle. The AI boom doesn't lift everyone, only those plugged into the global chip supply chain. First is Taiwan, the world's capital for AI chips. Demand is so high that analysts raised its GDP forecast from 4.4% to 7%. Capital expenditure on factories and equipment? Well, that's up 30% this year, which is more than double from last year. But even in Taiwan, the consumer economy is weak. Outside the chip bubble, industries are struggling. Then comes South Korea, because it dominates memory chips essential for AI systems. Up next is the Netherlands, which is home to ASML, the company that builds the machines that build the chips powering AI. By mid-2025, Asia accounted for nearly 2/3 of global AI-related trade growth. The benefits are overwhelmingly concentrated in advanced manufacturing economies, as per analysts. So, here's the catch. The tariff impact hasn't disappeared. It's only been delayed. Companies spent months rushing goods into the US ahead of tariff deadlines, front-loading inventories, and artificially boosting trade. Now those stockpiles are running out, and economists warn that the real pain begins now. The World Trade Organization has already cut its 2026 forecast for global trade growth to 0.5%, which is down from 1.8%. So the tariff cliff is real, and it's coming. But the world's biggest economies aren't standing still. Washington is pushing Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill Act, which is extending tax cuts that could boost consumer spending and raise imports. Germany is breaking from its strict frugality and approving higher spending. Meanwhile, Japan has passed a $135 billion stimulus package to keep its economy afloat. We will continue to track this story, but do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. For more, keep watching Mint.